One man, one mission, to rid the world of chronic anxiety once and for all. The Anxiety Guy, Dennis Simsek, shares his personal transformation from living a life filled with overwhelming worry to becoming a full-fledged positivity machine, a leading authority in generalized anxiety. Dennis gets to the truth of your mental health challenges and sets you on a path to transforming each and every area of your life. Here he is, the one and only, the Anxiety Guy.
Warriors, this is episode 263 of the Anxiety Guy podcast, and I am grateful to be here with you. I'm Dennis Simsek. If you haven't already checked out all the knowledge, the programs, the meditations at theanxietyguy.com, please head over today. There's something for everybody there on their journey towards healing anxiety and total transformation. theanxietyguy.com. And today, we are going to be discussing expectation and hope. Interesting. You know, during my personal journey through anxiety and towards healing and towards maintenance, I realized that there was power behind expectation. To expect something to occur at a conscious level, but also at an unconscious level, versus the stagnancy of hope. Now let's get this out of the way first and foremost, warriors. Healing arises when we expect healing to arise. I mean, think about your own life. When you expected something to happen, what happened? Well, what happened was you were given the inner resources to be able to manifest what it is you wanted. So expectation is very, very important because through expecting, you will be able to perceive the right way. You will be able to behave the right way. Your actions will fit in line with that expectation, and therefore the result that you want manifests. When it comes to hope, hope is an excellent starting point to healing. But hope really is an unrewarding long-term strategy since it denies the very thing that's needed, action. You notice a lot of people out there, when I post something, the words show up, I hope so. I hope that happens to me. I hope that happens one day. And they base their entire healing strategy around hope. So, I don't want you to be in this place, all right? Hope is a great place to start. It really is. But you need to grow out of hope. You need to mature out of hope. Many times when anxiety sufferers rely strictly on hope, there is a conscious and an unconscious fear of change. Therefore, they continue to hope because hope becomes the defense mechanism that can take them to a better place. The system doesn't want change. Therefore, it keeps you hoping and doesn't open you up towards the pathways you need to see in order to heal. Expect healing, but don't strictly rely on the expectation to heal. Action is needed. Expecting healing upon waking up in the morning is a very viable and powerful conscious intention for each and every day. When emotions are connected to this intention, the subconscious, along with the universe, will pave the way for this to manifest over time. Remember this, warrior. Expecting healing must be felt at a heart level, or it will only be an idea that never gains the momentum it needs to in order to turn into a belief. Remember, if an idea or an action doesn't simultaneously spur on an emotion, it's unlikely that it will be deemed important enough to keep. Ideas and behaviors that don't have an emotional component to them are just temporary band-aids. The key is to open your heart up to the ideas you want to make your own. Only then can the identity shift from being artificially programmed by the world to naturally programmed by you. I want you deep down today to be honest with yourself and see if the expectation of healing is more present than the hoping to heal. Be honest, and don't feel like you need to add any kind of blame or guilt if hope is your number one strategy to heal anxiety. We've all been there. We've all made tremendous amounts of mistakes. But let me tell you something. I'm here to make sure that the mistakes you make are lessened. Because there's a difference between expecting and hoping. And all I wish for is that you begin to expect your healing to arise because you deserve it 100%. Take this podcast episode, absorb the knowledge, gain the inner wisdom, and I promise you, soon you will become more than anxiety. Expect it. I'll see you in the next podcast episode. And if you have any other questions on any programs, head over to theanxietyguy.com today. Bye-bye.
Thanks for being an important part of the Anxiety Guy podcast community. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a positive rate and review. If you're searching for further support on your road to recovery from anxiety, head over to anxietyexit.com and take part in the powerful End the Anxiety program based around the CBT model. If you're searching for a more one-on-one approach, you can sign up now for personal coaching sessions with Dennis via Skype. Remember, you are more than anxiety. See you in the next episode.